My first option was, I was very artistic. I like to draw, paint, sketch, design jeans, jackets, shoes, and the market was very small, slim to none for people in the Delta, which is Greenville, Mississippi. And however, as time progressed, my second option was like a hobby. Since I was actually artistically inclined in terms of defining cuts and designs and cutting hair, I kind of took it in high school. I took it as my passion to learn how to take a talent and learn how to turn it into a skill to eat a meal. One of the biggest obstacles by me wanting to start my own shop to get my own name out there was, for one, I was young. Two, I didn't have a high school diploma. You know, I started very young at 12 years old, 12, 13 years old, like 7th grade. And then things progressed from actually getting my certification and qualification as being a dominant barber. On the side of courage, once you go through having the courage to complete your task, then you got a reward on the other side. So what makes people make a decision to want to come back to me, to deal with me on a one-to-one individual personal level is, for one, I have 4 decades plus of experience. 2, I have a charismatic attitude. 3, I have a likable attitude, and I try to be friends with people, whether I had to squat down low or get up high or deal with them in between, but I try to deal with people on a positive level, and I always give them a stroke of success by, always encouraging them to do better and become a higher person of themselves. Do not limit himself to just cutting hair. He should become very diverse in terms of learning how to do hair, cut hair, dye hair, fry hair, anything it means, any means by necessary to make a profitable dollar, but just know what you're gonna do and get his finances straight for one. They have a plan of execution. He got to have a blueprint. He got to be defiant. He got to act on it every day until he follows the process of success and expose it so that people can see that he's progressing.
It was a young girl in our classmate, and she was less fortunate. And the rest of us, our parents or family had us come to school looking nice, hair was nice. And this young lady, her clothes went up to par, like we dressed, in her hair. It looked like she had just gotten out of bed. When you working with the public, you gotta be open to all type of opinions and different feelings towards you and your business. Like your passion, I take it very seriously, because it's still my passion, but it's my source of income. I think it's knowing your clients and knowing the audience, so like certain people here, because depends on which clients I have on certain days. They know that person, they'll get comfortable and they'll start talking. We all start talking. Sometimes we get emotional, sometimes we laugh, sometimes one client may discuss something she's going through, make us all angry, we all ready to roll together. You have to know your work and your business, how many years you had in it, how much experience you have, and that overpowers the negative. And by you being a strong person, other people see that like, oh, okay, her business still going. That didn't stop her, that didn't bring her down. So you just gotta stay firm on it and remain professional. I've done that before, actually. She was a young lady was getting bullied and she was feeling less than, like she didn't look quote unquote good as the other girls. I like the Madam C.J. Walker story. I like the movie. I'm not a big reader, so I like to see things, and I always talk about what I took from watching the movie, and then it guided me into doing research on it. That lady was a pioneer ahead of her time. And if she thought like that back then under those types of living conditions, then nothing should be stopping you in this day and age.